From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm KBIA Newsroom. The Missouri Supreme Court is considering a lawsuit challenging the state's requirement of a photo ID in order to vote. Arguing on behalf of the state, Solicitor General Lou Capozzi says Missourians paved the way for an eventual photo ID law when they passed a constitutional amendment in 2016. He also says the amendment passed over the objections of some groups, including the NAACP, a group that's also one of the plaintiffs in this case.
Those groups made all the same policy and legal arguments that this court has heard today, including that it is too burdensome to obtain government-issued photo ID. But the people rejected those arguments.
Plaintiffs are arguing the photo ID law places undue burdens on voters and doesn't pass constitutional scrutiny. If the Supreme Court upholds a prior circuit court ruling, the law will stand. And more than 1,600 City of Columbia employees will see a cumulative 3.5% pay increase after months of negotiation between union workers and city management that started during the summer. KOMU8 reports the city's September economic report showed an inflation rate of 3%, so the city officials adjusted wage increases upward by 0.5 percentage point to compensate. The additional pay will be phased in over time. City employees got a 2% raise at the start of the current fiscal year on October 1st and are expected to get the remaining 1.5% starting January 18, 2026. And funding for food assistance has returned with the end of the federal shutdown, but food banks and pantries across the central U.S. say they're expecting significant demand through the holiday season. Beth Corbett with the Central Texas Food Bank says many more people sought food resources this month.
We're seeing at minimum, really in these last couple of weeks, a 50% increase in folks accessing our distributions. Some sites we've seen up to a 300% increase.
Corbett says people took on additional debt or tapped into their savings to pay for food during the shutdown. Corbett also said November and December are always times of increased need. And the Columbia Police Department is working with the U.S. Department of Justice as it conducts warrant sweeps today in Columbia. According to a Facebook post from the police department, the sweeps aim to find people who are wanted on felony warrants and firearm-related offenses, but are not related to immigration concerns. The Boone County Sheriff's Office shared a statement from the office of R. Matthew Price, U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Missouri, which included the same information the police department shared. KOMU8 reports one Facebook video showed law enforcement officers and vehicles at the Colonial Village Mobile Home Park on Rangeline Street. I'm KBIA Newsroom, KBIA News, Columbia.